On July 4th, 2026, Primm officially dies. This tiny Nevada town for decades was the gateway to Las Vegas. Millions of people stopped here for gaming, roller coasters, cheap food, outlet shopping, and the first taste of Vegas excitement after crossing the California border. But now every major casino in Primm is shutting down. Hundreds of employees are losing their jobs, and one of the most iconic road trip stops in America is becoming a ghost town in real time. Today, we're taking one last look at Primm before the lights go out for good. This used to be one of the busiest stops on the road to Vegas. Primm, Nevada sat at the perfect location, right on Interstate 15 and at the California border. And for decades, millions of travelers stopped here before reaching Las Vegas. But now Primm is collapsing. Affinity Gaming has confirmed that Primm Valley Resort, the last full-time casino still operating in town, will permanently close on July 4th, 2026. That closure effectively ends all casino operations in Primm entirely. Primm started as a simple state line stop known as State Line Nevada. Over time, it exploded into a full tourist destination with 3 casinos: Whiskey Pete's, Primm Valley Resort, and Buffalo Bill's. And by the 1990s, Primm had become a mini Vegas on the California border. There were roller coasters, log flume rides, arcades, concerts, outlet shopping, cheap buffets, and thousands of hotel rooms. Buffalo Bill's became famous for the Desperado roller coaster, once one of the tallest and fastest coasters in the world. But over the years, things started falling apart. Las Vegas kept evolving into a luxury destination. Meanwhile, Primm stayed largely frozen in time. Then the California tribal casinos changed everything. Instead of driving all the way to Nevada, Southern Californians suddenly had a casino much closer to home. And little by little, fewer people stopped in Primm. And honestly, driving through here today feels surreal. The outlet mall is basically abandoned. The rides are closed. Entire casinos are dark. It's hard to believe that this place used to be packed. The week prior to Buffalo Bill's shutting down, we went into Buffalo Bill's to check things out. We initially actually thought that they were closed down just because there were no cars out there. It looked very dark, but they were actually open. So we went in to see what was going on in there, and what we found was super creepy. Just because you could see everything that once existed. So you see the log flume ride here. It's still all intact, and you can just imagine all the people that were waiting in line to get on the ride. And just to think now, everything is just abandoned. And that's the same with the Desperado roller coaster. One of the most popular attractions in Primm, completely abandoned and shut down, yet some of the pieces are still in place so you can check them out. As we walked around the entire property, you just saw kind of more of the same. You saw some abandoned casino areas that had slot machines, and you didn't see anybody playing on them. I think we maybe saw 2 employees the entire time that we were walking around. Literally, it felt like we had the place to ourselves. And it's just amazing how quickly they can take these machines and put them out of service, take them out, put them somewhere else. And this is when they were moving everything over to Primm Valley Resort. But even though at this time the actual hotel had been closed down, they weren't accepting new reservations, they still had the hallways open, which was really, really creepy. Restaurants completely shut down, all the furniture taken out and probably placed elsewhere. They still had the pool that looked well maintained, but it was completely empty, and there was fencing all around it. It wasn't necessarily ready for use by people. Even though everything was abandoned, it was still kind of cool to see everything once again before it closed down. Whiskey Pete's closed in 2024. Buffalo Bill's shut down regular operations in 2025. That left Primm Valley Resort as the final full-time casino still operating. But now that's ending too. According to termination notices sent to employees, all remaining operations connected to Primm Valley Resorts will close July 4th, 2026. That includes Primm Valley Resort, Buffalo Bill's, Whiskey Pete's, the Flying J truck stop, the Primm Center gas station, and additional businesses tied to resort operations. Word has it that there are buyers in place for the truck stop and the gas station. And the restaurants on site that are outside of the resorts are not closing as of today's date. And that includes McDonald's, Taco Bell, Carl's Jr., and Alex's Mexican restaurant. But without the traffic, how do they survive? They're already struggling. Anytime we've ever passed by, they're already empty. And now you're going to have less people that would potentially stop there. 344 employees were given notice that they'll be losing their jobs as of July 4th. But worst yet, some of them live on site in apartments that were built for employee housing. And they've been given notice that they have to be out by July 6th. Some of these folks don't even have cars, and now they don't have jobs. Some of them have families. It's going to be a tough situation, and Clark County Social Services has gotten involved to help people out, but it's got to be a difficult situation for those people living there. The Bonnie and Clyde exhibit is at the Primm Valley Resort. So this is the actual vehicle where the shootout happened. And it used to be over at Buffalo Bills, and when Buffalo Bills closed in 2025, they moved it over to Primm Valley Resort. But now I don't know what's going to happen with it. Is somebody else going to buy it? Maybe it'll go to the Mob Museum. I don't know if it'll actually stay in Vegas or in the general area. Let us know if you have any ideas of where this car should go. A big loss for Las Vegas residents is going to be the lotto store. So people would come over here to the California side of the border, because this is right over across the border in California, so they could get their Powerball tickets when they went high, or California Lotto, or the scratch-offs. Now, there is a gas station that opened up not too long ago. It's only 5 miles from here, so that is a good thing for Las Vegas residents, so they don't have to travel too far. But that place better be ready for the foot traffic, because this place gets really busy. After Whiskey Pete's closed down, they started offering ghost hunting tours. And then once Buffalo Bills closed down, they moved it over to Buffalo Bills. Sadly, there's nothing on their website for these tours anymore, so I think they're stopping them altogether. We actually have 3 other videos that we've done on Primm, so if you're curious to see the progression on this whole property, be sure to check out the playlist. We'll link it here for you. But I just want to leave you with this. Here is my idea for this property, and hear me out. Okay, there's no buc-ees in California or Nevada. So take a big buc-ees and place it right on the border, part in California, part in Nevada. So in addition to the regular buc-ee things, you can have the lotto on the California side, and then you can have a little casino on the Nevada side. And who knows, maybe they can even take over one of these properties, one of the hotels, and turn it into something fun. I suggest the Buffalo Bills, because you can get the roller coaster going and the log ride. It could be a lot of fun. But I want to hear what your thoughts are for this property. Since it's closing, now it's kind of a free-for-all. What can be done here to attract people?